Let's get started. Let's come into child's pose. Let's bring our knees nice and wide, get those toes close together, and just walk yourself on out. Really allow the hips to settle down. Allow the forehead to fall to the earth. And just allow those arms to reach as far as they can, and then the elbows just to settle down towards the earth. And just find your stillness, sort of move a little bit if that feels good. And we'll just start settling into our practice, into our bodies, and connecting with our breath. Maybe sigh it out, because it's a really nice way to release stress. Taking full belly breaths, allowing the belly to expand in between your thighs and the side body and the back body, fully inflating everything and then fully deflating, letting go. Settling in. Good, and I invite you to do your best to clear your mind. Any distractions, any thoughts going through your mind this morning, just try to be present as much as you can and just focus on what your body is feeling, what it is doing, and just enjoying the movements that we do today. I'll take one more breath here. Exhale, release everything. Walk over to your left or right side. Either one is fine, whatever is more intuitive to start with today. Press the hips to one side, the opposite side. Get a nice side body stretch, so a little bit more active in the arms. Take another breath. Breathe into that side body. And then gently walk yourself through center and over to the other side, giving a nice side body stretch, the hips to the opposite side. Take a nice deep breath. And sigh it out. Nice, and one more breath here. Beautiful. Sigh it out. Just letting go. Come walk your hands through center. Let's come onto all fours for just a quick second. Let's take a few cat cows, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. Exhaling, rounding through the spine. Let's take a few here. Just moving through the body. Good. One more time. Really dropping and lifting that spine. And then I just want you to make some gentle circles through the knees and the wrists. So gentle pressure on the hands. Good. And then we'll go the other direction. Nice. And come through center. Reach those hands forward for puppy dog. Pressing the chest down towards the sky. So we're in a really active type child's pose. So this gets underneath the armpits. It's an active stretch. So booty up towards the sky, really pressing the chest down, forehead to the earth. Enjoy this stretch. It should feel really nice. The spine should arc just a little bit. The chest should press down towards the earth, stretching underneath the armpits and the pecs. Really active through the arms. Good. Take just another breath here. And one more for good measure. Sigh it out. Walk it on up to all fours once again. Let's take your left arm. We'll just take some nice big circles through that arm a few times. And then we'll bring the arm to the sky. Open your heart. Thread the needle through all the way, reaching, reaching, reaching. Let's hold here for just a moment. Cheek to the earth. Other arm might reach above your head for just a second here. Take that nice little stretch of the shoulder. Good. Just start nice and gentle. And then take one more breath. And then that opposite hand to the earth. Unwind the arm to the sky. Reach and bring that hand out to the earth. We'll just go right into the other side. Actually, we're going to take those circles first. Get that shoulder kind of warmed up. Good. 2 and 1. Reach the arm to the sky. Open your heart. Thread that needle as far as you can. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Tailbone still up towards the sky. The other arm reaches up over your head. Cheek to the earth. Take a breath. And another. Sigh it out. Lift that arm up to the sky. Unwind it. Beautiful. Hands down to the earth. Let's bring them forward just a little bit. We're going to press our hips forward into that modified plank position. Good. And then just tucking the toes, press your hips back and forward just a few times. Let's warm up or activate through those hands and those shoulders a little bit. Good, just forward and back, nice and gentle. Keep the toes tucked. Good, the next time you come forward, hold it here. We're gonna do some scapular push-ups. So coming down, retraction, protraction. If you need to be on all fours without those hips downwards into that plank position, you totally can. So retraction, protraction, kind of getting those shoulders into place, getting those shoulders nice and active. Good, now press the earth away. Keep those shoulders in your sockets, elbows tucked. Let's lower slowly, slowly, slowly to the earth, untucking your toes, lift into cobra. Good, just a little thoracic lift. Come back down from your knees, elbows tucked tight. Press it back to active child's pose, tuck the toes. Good, come on forward. We're gonna continue doing this. Lower down, untucking your toes, lift into your cobra. Beautiful. Come back down from your knees, elbows tuck, tuck your toes, press back. Child's pose, active. Good, come on forward. Let's do this a few more times, just warming through those shoulders, untucking the toes, lifting cobra. Good, pressing from the knees, strong through your core, tuck your toes. Good, child's pose. One more time here. Let's hang at the bottom, untuck your toes. Let's come cobra. Nice. Can you come up a little higher? Good, lower. Let's do this 5 times. Maybe each time you can lift a little higher. Keep the shoulders out of those ears, lengthen through that spine. Beautiful. Let's go 3 more. Really light pressure on the hands. So we're really working into that back body strength. Good, 2. Can you hover the hands this time? See how high you can lift. Keep those feet on the floor. The glutes are strong. The belly's firm for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your toes. Press from your knees. Active child's pose. Press away. Take a moment for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift it forward. We're going to tuck our toes into downward facing dog. So press it back. Press into the palms. If you need to take it down to all fours, that's fine. Let's paddle up those feet. If you can, you guys stay in that down dog, pressing into the mat, lengthening through your spine. Hang in there. Good. Getting a little bit more active into those shoulders. Really warming through those legs. Just paddling it out. Do what feels good. And then settle your heels down for just a moment. And then lift them both up at the same time. So down and up, lengthening through the spine. Let's try to wrap those biceps inwards. Index fingers pointing forward. Those creases in your wrist, try to get them to disappear a little bit. Good, and then settle your heels down towards the earth. Press the chest down towards the floor. Take just a moment here. If it feels good, or if you can do this, take your left hand and grab a hold of your right ankle. Good, opposites. Get a little twist, look under your armpit if that feels okay. Good, so we're just grabbing on, so it's like a single arm down dog here. Good, and then replace that hand, other hand, reaches to the opposite ankle. See if that works. If not, just stay in that down dog. That's perfectly fine. Good, take a breath. Nice. Bring your hand back to the earth. Let's shift forward and find a nice strong plank. If you need to drop to your knees, that's okay. Shoulders back and down. Really draw the belly in, strong through your glutes. Press away, hips to the sky. Heels to the floor. And then let's roll our spine. Rolling, 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 tucking the chin, rolling forward, finding your nice neutral plank, untucking the head, tucking the chin, rounding the spine. Press back, down dog. One more time that way. Good, rolling forward, rolling back. You can always do this on your knees to a child's pose, to a modified plank. Good, rolling back. Nice, let's lift your left leg. Step your foot in between your hands, however you can get there. Lengthen up before you put that back knee down, set it down. Untuck the toe, let's rise. Good, really pressing those hips forward, a little pelvis tuck here. Let's bring your hands to our shoulders. And let's round forward, bringing the elbows together. Lifting, 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 open up. So I'm dropping, it's like a rainbow. Coming forward, opening, good. Warming through those shoulders, nice. Really press into those hips. Good, feeling that nice stretch. Let's open here, hold it. Interlace your hands, open your heart, pull those shoulders down. Can you sink even deeper into that lunge? Good, so we are pressing our hips forward today. Good, take a breath for 3, 2, and I want to release the hands. Bring your hands down towards the earth. Tuck the back toe, however you can get there, down dog or into that all 4 position. Pedal it out, we'll go to the other side. Lift that right foot, step it on through. Lengthen the spine, lengthen that leg, heels, or walk that foot back. Set that knee down. Let's rise, lift. Nice. Pressing the hips forward. Taking a mini back bend and then hands to the shoulders. Once again, big arches. Opening like a rainbow. Allow the ribs to flare here. Allow that spine to move. Good, finding your breath. Let's open here. Interlace your hands one more time, pressing those shoulder blades down. Press those hips forward even more. Really pulling the shoulders down. Beautiful work. Nice. Good. Release your hands. Sweep it forward. We're not going down dog. We're going to step forward. So however you can, step that back foot forward. Find your ankles underneath your hips. Forward fold, sway it out. Allow the spine to go. Let it release. Soft bends in the knees if you need to. Take a nice deep breath. Find whatever movement suits you in this position. Good. And then find your way to center. We'll just lift our toes, set them back down, lift your heels. So find that rocking position, forward and backwards. And then find your center, widen your toes, set them back on the mat. So we have really wide spread toes. And then rolling your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. Ever so slowly, rolling those shoulders back, inhaling the arms. Exhale, dive down, tucking the chin, rolling the spine 1 vertebra at a time. Hands to the earth, shift forward and back, roll it up, roll it down. So we're going to do this a few times, just gentle roll-ups, rolling the shoulders back, arms lift. Exhale, dive on down. Good, I'm going to step back so you can see my face at least, and then screen. Roll it on up, rolling the shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, dive. Last time, shift forward and back, roll it up. Inhale, we're going to do it differently this time. Exhale, dive on down. Good. So this time we're going to roll it back up, but a flat spine down. So inhale the arms. Press your booty back, lengthen through those thighs, strong through the belly. Hinge, hinge, hinge. No rounding here. Exhale, then you round at the bottom. Good. One more time this way. We're going to do flat back up, flat back down. Exhale, press your booty back. Pulling in the ribs, belly's engaged here. Good, pressing the booty back. Good, and then lifting back up, straight back, strong, strong back, lifting. Exhale, back down with your hinge. Nice work. Hang in there, really working on that spine. We lift flat spine. Good, rise it on up. Exhale the arms down. Let's just sway side to side. Beautiful work. Take a breath. Sway it out. Just let those arms be heavy for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Find your way to center. We're going to bring our feet to the outsides of the mat. I'll come forward a little bit towards you guys. You guys stay where you're at. Let's find those deep squats. So hinging down, hands to the earth. Booty down. Good. Lift and lower. We should be not experts, getting pretty familiar with the deep squats. Good. Down and up. You can certainly come lower. Please listen to your body. If you're here, maybe your hands are on your knees. Totally fine. Let's come all the way down. Find that squat. Shift side to side. Take a breath. Settle into those hips. Hopefully over time, if you've been taking my classes for a little bit, this will start getting easier. You'll start getting a little bit more mobile in those hips. So that's the point, and those ankles. Good. If you can, lift your right and left arm if that feels okay. Let's go. 1 on each side. 1 more. Good. And then if you can, lift both arms up, both arms down, just hanging out in your squat. If not, you can just alternate. Good. Let's go for 2. Good. And 1 last time. Hold it. Hands to the earth, hips rise, rolling up. Let's take a wider stance, arms out nice and wide. Hinging, no, so instead of the saw, we're not going to roll. We're gonna hinge, reach, and reach. Good, keep the thighs nice and straight if you can. Try to keep that spine nice and long. So we're really pulling in that belly. So instead of that roll down, it's just a hinge at opposite corners. Let's go. 3, 2. Last one, come up through center. Bring those arms down, step those feet in. Let's come to a seat. Beautiful work. We're gonna sit down just for this one little segment. Grab your ball. If you don't have a ball, grab your band. You're gonna be pulling in the opposite direction. We're gonna be pressing in. You're gonna just have a little tension on that band pulling out. So if you have a ball, grab the ball. So no pillows here because that won't really work. So the band will just hold that tension for the shoulder girdles. So here we go. Reaching the ball or the band out. Either press into the ball or pull the band away just a little bit, just so we're shoulder width apart. Beautiful. So a little protraction, retraction. Pulling the shoulders out of the sockets, pushing them back in the sockets. Good. Keeping a nice long spine, forward and back. Strong through the belly. Good. Let's go for 3, for 2. Hold them in protraction. Good. Right in their sockets. But retraction, we're gonna rotate and rotate. So keep the shoulders in your sockets. I want you to feel this in your core. We're sitting up nice and tall, really strong through the belly. Good for 3, for 2, for 1. We're just gonna bring that ball up, squeeze. If you have the band, you're just gonna pull it a little bit. Squeeze up, squeeze down, squeeze, or up, pull, down, pull. Good, let's go for 4, just active through the shoulders. Either way, we're gonna activate the shoulders. For 3, it's just a different direction. For 2, hold it right here, little squeezes or little pulls. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, rotate, so not rotate, hinge at the waistline. So if you notice, my arms are not moving, it's just my waistline moving. So find that hinge. Nice, strong through your belly. Feel it in your core. You're gonna have to stabilize. That hip's gonna wanna lift, don't let it lift. Good, try not to knock your head either. It's hard not to do that. Let's go 3, for 2. Last one right here, rotate to the right and left. Strong through the belly. Yep, those shoulders should be tapping a little bit. For 3, for 2, for 1, come on down. Whew. Roll those shoulders out, very nice, good. If you have that, you set the band aside if you have the band, keep the ball if you have it. Grab a hold of your pillow, put it in between your thighs if you have that pillow instead of the ball. Go ahead and bring those feet to the earth. Let's just squeeze that ball a few times or squeeze your pillow, either way. Good, and like I said before, if you haven't gotten a ball, I would love for you to get a ball. Because I will be using them a lot. I probably won't stop using them. They're so effective for those inner thighs. So they're only $10 at the YMCA or online. You can also get them. Got little squeezes. Really diving in through that lower abdominals. Good. Now squeeze. Let's tuck the pelvis. Lift it up and squeeze. Squeeze. Tuck the pelvis. Roll back. Lift and squeeze. Good. Let's use just a few more times. Really diving into that pelvic floor. Good, squeeze, little tuck, untuck, release. One more time. Good, we're gonna do full roll down. So keeping that nice squeeze in the ball. The feet, knees can stay bent here. You can grab the backs of your thighs for assistance. One vertebra at a time rolls you back. Arms reach overhead, keep those ribs down, bellies engaged. You know the drill. Keep the chin tucked and roll it on up. Good. So the chin tuck is tiny. It's not all the way to the chin. It's not all the way lifting up. So it's just a little tuck going with the curvature of your spine. Rolling the spine down, arms reach, keep the belly engaged. There is no disengagement in any of this movement other than at the top. Engage, everything holds strong here. Beautiful, use your breath. Good, hopefully we're becoming pretty proficient at these roll downs. We do them all the time. Good, if they're struggling with them, no worries. They are not easy. Sometimes different spines, different things going on with our bodies makes this much more difficult. So just keep working, keep doing your best. Good, one more time. Coming on down.
Arms reach to the sky. Let's lift those legs up. Bring them back down. Roll your spine up. Good. So we're going to change it up. Rolling down. Arms to the sky. Keep the belly firm. Lift the knees. Set the feet back down. Roll it up. You can use assistance this whole time. If you're using your legs, rolling yourself down, bringing the legs up, bringing them back down, your back here, lifting with those legs. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe. Now make it a nice fluid motion. Those legs come down as we roll up. Nice. One more time. Actually, I lied. This next time we're going to come on down. And I want you, wherever you're at here with the ball or the pillow, just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. So now we're on our backs. We might have a neutral spine or depression. So those lower backs are glued to the floor. Make sure the belly is not protruding. The ribs are down. Little squeezes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Hands down towards the earth. We're gonna pivot from side to side, keeping that bend in the knees, keeping that little squeeze on the ball, a little pendulum. Go, keeping the shoulders on the floor as much as you can, working into those obliques, side to side. This could be very small or it could be bigger. You can even straighten your legs if you'd like a little bit more challenge here. So do what works for you. Breathe. Go on, let's go for 3, for 2. Last one, come through center, arms back to the sky, roll it on up. Beautiful, hug it in, shake it out, take that ball, put it right at like a little bunny tail, right at the low back and like your sacrum. So we're right here, we're gonna do a hinge called earthquake. We've done these a few times before. The ball will assist you. If that pillow works, use it. If it doesn't work, then just do your best without the ball. It's totally fine. Good. So arms reach, shoulders back. It just might be a little bit more challenging. Belly tilt pulls in. We're going to hinge here. Hinge, hinge, hinge. You notice I'm not rounding the spine at all. Keeping those shoulders in sockets. Good, and coming right back up. This could be like 1 inch. You're still working that transverse. Good. So hinging, breathe. If you can come back further with me, do so. No rounding of that lower back. There should be shaking. It's called earthquake for a reason. Breathe, hinge. Nice, a little jittery in those bellies. Good. To go much more mild if this does not suit you. Good, let's go 2. Breathe. Really pull in that lower abdominals. Strengthen it up. Can you hold it here? Can you reach the arms over your head? This is where the shakes really happen. If that doesn't work, keep your arms in front of you. Whoo, I'm shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, round it in. Whoo, beautiful job. Relax, nice work. Ball comes right in between the shoulder blades. I think I'm good here. So right between the shoulder blades, your hands down to your sides. So not up here so much unless you need to be. That's okay as well. That's a modification. Let's bring your hands down to your sides, pulling the belly in, ribs knitted in. Let's just reach one leg and then the other. Another option, hands behind the head. This is perfectly fine. Maybe a little bit more challenging actually. You have to stabilize on that ball. Good. Just a few this way. Good. Pulling the belly in. I want you to start to really feel that oblique engagement. This may not feel like a ton, but I really want you to focus. Good. Bringing that focus in. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. This is going to be a little stretch. So we're going to kind of crunch it in, open the chest, flare the ribs, head touches the ground. Good. Inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Good. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, open, let it go. So this should be fairly restorative here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Hang out here for just a moment. Let the head fall to the earth. Let the elbows even touch the floor if it feels okay. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Lovely. Let's bring that chest back up. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into core. Arms wide or right in between that shoulder blades with the pillow or the ball. Lengthen your right leg. We're going to crunch in and reach that leg. If that crunch doesn't work for you, just continue with the leg. Have your hands behind your head if that feels okay. Good reach. Nice. We're going to go opposite. So opposite elbow will be your left elbow to right knee. Good. 2. Let's crunch cross for 10. This is 9. Breathe. 8. 7. Not with force, with control. 6. 5. Beautiful. We'll take a break after this. 4. Just briefly. 3. 2. Hold it right here. Hold. Really dive into that core for 4. 3. 2. Lengthen that leg. Open your heart. Head to the earth. Maybe the arms fall to your side for just a moment. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind the head. Peel it on up. Find that neutral spine. Lengthen the other leg. Here we go. We're going to crunch. Bring it in. Bring it out. Really solid through those abdominals. Go nice and slow. If you need to stay still with your head, just the leg goes. That's okay. Breathe. Listen into where your body's at today. Good. Exhale. 3, 2. Let's cross over for 10. Good. Elbow to knee or reaching shoulder towards the knee in that direction. Really solid through the core. I know these are talking. Breathe. About 5 more for 5. For 4. For 3. Exhale as you crunch in. 2. The breath is important. And 1. Lovely. Lengthen it out. Head down towards the earth. Open your heart. Maybe release your arms for just a moment. Let's actually lay both legs nice and long. This should feel really good. Shake out the legs. The ribs flare. The belly should be relaxed here. Take just a moment. Breathe. For 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come back on up. Hands underneath the head. Both legs are long now. We're going to kick up. Fresh kick down. We're not crunching at this time. Hands are just behind the head. You need to bring your hands to the earth. That's okay. Down and up. Nice and controlled with those legs. For 4, you have to stabilize. If your arms are up, you have to stabilize through those obliques. For 3, don't really have much of a choice here. For 2 or 1, hold it here. Open, close. It could be very small. This is a challenge. Good. For 3, for 2, and 1, lay over the ball once again. Those upper abdominals should be chatty here. Good. Release. Let them go. All right. Let's bring it back up one more time. We lift and lower. We're not lifting the chest. The chest is just in a nice neutral position. Our head is resting heavy in our hands. Good. Flex down and up. Beautiful. Let's go 4. For 3. For 2, hold it down right here. We just open and close. Those obliques should be chatting. Those superficial upper abdominals should be chatting. For 3, for 2, for 1, lay over the ball, relax. Good. This part should be a really nice part of this movement. Very nice. All right. We have 2 more moves. Keeping it at the shoulders, let's bring those forearms right underneath our elbows, right underneath our shoulders. Now, if you, at any time, if you need to come onto your back, do any of this movement, please do. I should have said that earlier. Shoulders back out of the ears. Let's bring both legs to a tabletop. We're just gonna shift that side to side again. You can take your arms wider too, without those elbows underneath. Go and give you a little bit more support in just a different way. So side to side. Go little pendulums. If you would like, with each side, extend the top leg, come back through center. Top leg, top leg. We have 100 after this with the ball or without the ball. For 4, breathe 3, for 2, and 1. Lovely. Lay yourself over the ball one more time if that feels good to you. Stretch those abs. Nice job. Okay, 100s on the ball or off the ball. If you're really struggling, keeping the neck up, or just come on down to your backs. So keeping that ball right in between the shoulder blades. We're gonna bring those legs up to a tabletop. We're gonna start pumping our arms right here. So we have that C curve in the spine, pump it out. So this is variation 1, variation 2, variation 3. So legs up, straight up, or down for the full variation. This gets really hard. If you are in this and you want an extra challenge, lifting the chest upwards so you have really light pressure on the ball. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying right here is totally fine. And coming down to the earth, resting your head on the floor is another option. So quick little pumps. Wherever you're taking it with those legs, challenge your body wherever it needs to be today. But challenge yourself. Little quick sips in for 5. Quick breaths out for 5. Pull the belly button up towards or down towards the spine, really rounding through the spine, shoulders back and down, strong biceps. Let's do 20 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hug it in, nice and tight. Curling into a little ball. This should feel really good with the ball or the pillow there. Nice work. Lay those legs out. Let the head fall down. Let the ribs splay. So good. Nice job. We're going to do one more thing with the pillow or the ball. If this is like super awkward, I just want you to take the ball away. That's totally fine, or the pillow. So we're going to roll ourselves down so that the pillow or the ball, both either or, is right close to your neck, like really close to your neck, right at the base of that cervical spine. And we'll bring those hips and we're going to do a bridge. So actually, let's bring hands behind the head so that your head can rest. And we're going to just lift those hips straight up, just in a hinge, and come right back down. So we're balancing on the ball or the pillow. The pillow is going to be more stable, of course. Good, lift or lower, squeeze into the glutes. If you want to bring your head on the floor, please, please do. That is totally acceptable. Good, ribs knit down, squeeze into the booty. Good, try to keep those thighs closer together. If they want to creep away from each other, try to keep them in. Good, lift and lower, just working on that balance, that stability. Good, I know the cores are tired. So really focus in, engage. Give me the last bit you got here with those abdominals. Breathe, lift, squeeze. Good, we're just hinging, lifting and lowering. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, little pulses. Pulse, pulse. I wish we could use the big exercise balls, but I know not everybody has those. That would be a really fun class. Little squeezes. Good. Good. If we ever have a small class at the gym, maybe we can dive into the big balls. Good, little pulses. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Hold, hold, hold. 5. Can you squeeze that glute even more? Those glutes. For 4, 3, 2. Oh, come on down. Roll it all the way up. Lengthen those legs. Let's just fold and roll all the way forward. Beautiful work, everyone. Nice job. I know a lot of that core stuff is not easy, so excellent work. Doing your best, giving it all you got. Let's roll it on up for just a moment. Roll our shoulders back. Beautiful. What's in store next? Yeah, we're going to shift on forward real quick. And we're going to come to our knees. So we'll give you options if knees aren't working for you. Good. So let's come on forward. We're going to back to kind of the way we started. But if you would like, we're going to try to come into a full plank position. We're going to do scapular push-ups this way. Come back to the knees, scapular push-ups this way, if that's what works for you. So let's try it here on our toes. Depress. Good. Retraction or protraction and retraction. Down and up. Good. Just those shoulders. The arms aren't part of it. They're holding you, but they're not. My elbows aren't bending. So down and up. Really solid. Let's go 5. For 4, can you drop to your knees? Do so. For 3. For 2. Beautiful. And 1. Lower all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. Reach those arms in front of you. I'm going to shift myself a little bit so I have some room. Arms are to a nice Y. The legs are to the Y. Lengthen them up. We're going to just do opposite arm, opposite leg. We're just going to dive into the back body just for a quick moment. Lift. and lift and lift. Gaze looks down, strong through your booty. Let's go 5 and 4, for 3, 2. Let's hold it right here. Hold, hold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on down, other side. Let's lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you lift everything? Let's swim it out. Swim, swim, swim. Your gaze looks down, not towards me. Make sure the neck is long. If you need to be back here, this is an option. You can swim it out with the legs, the arms back, opening up through that core or up through the chest. Good. Keep it going. Breathe. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hands underneath the shoulders. Press it back, child's pose. So good. Keep the toes untuck your toes. Lengthen out. Let's maybe just move a little bit in our child's pose. Kind of work through the spine. Breathe. Find your breath again. Sometimes we lose it when we're on our bellies. Nice work. Let's roll it on up. Roll our shoulders back. We're going to come onto our knees. And if this doesn't work for you, you can do some of the same stuff just with the arms standing up, forgetting the hinge with the knees. That's totally fine. Good. So otherwise, see where we were at time, grab a hold of actually have your weights in front of you. If you don't want to use weights, forget them. Totally fine. All right, we've done this little segment before in one way or another. We're going to reach those arms up and back, press. Let's just do just the arms to start. Press back, strong through your belly, really solid. We're standing up nice and tight. So from the knees all the way through the hips, through the whole spine. Good, is nice and controlled. Breathe, press. Good. Just a few this way. We'll start the hinge. Thigh stretch is so good for strengthening and stretching the thighs at the same time, or the quads. Good. Next time we hold it up, we're going to hinge at the knee joint. Come right back up, pull down, come up, hinge at the knee joint. Keep those hips forward. The hips aren't pressing back. So right here, we're hinging, keeping the core really, really strong. Press back, shoulders in your sockets. Go ahead and hinge. Your hinge does not need to be as big as mine. If you're right here, if you're feeling that sensation, that is totally fine. Good, breathe. Press back, you guys keep it going. Breathe. Nice, exhale. Good, let's hold it on this next one. Hold it here. Feel that stretch, hips forward. Look to the left and right. Come forward. Come up nice, roll those shoulders up. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. We're gonna come into, let's do, we'll bring them up here. We're gonna do high bicep curls with that hinge. So bicep, extend. Good, so yep, those shoulders are gonna kick in a little bit more. The weights don't suit you, just with the arms, hinge. You can just do the arms too, if that hinge doesn't work for you. Breathe. Nice, listening to what your knees are telling you. If they're cranky, just do the arms. Strong through the belly. Nice, for 2, we're gonna switch it up. And 1, come on forward. Just the arms. No movement with the body, just the arms. Breathe. Feel it, good. So I have 3 pounds. I'm really feeling it with these biceps. If you have a little bit lighter, you should still be feeling these pretty good. So now arms, here we're gonna lift and lower. Elbows tuck in a bit. Lift and lower, you should be feeling it in those shoulders a bit. Really strong, if you need to drop your weights, do so. Let's go 4, 3, 2, we're not done quite yet. Bring the elbows to touch, open them out. Palms in, palms out. Breathe. You got this. Good. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2, working on strength in those shoulders, and 1, we're gonna take a quick little break here. Roll those shoulders back. Beautiful work. We're gonna go active with those legs now with the hinge. So, arms are gonna reach up. Good, lat pulls, coming back. So notice I'm not hinging here, I'm upright here. So my thighs have to stretch a bit more and work a bit more. So right here, I'm upright with my body. If you need to be slightly forward and that works better for you, do that. But try to come on back, work into those lat pulls. Squeeze those lats back. Engage through the core. You got it, good. This is the more active, more strength portion of class. Do your best. Save the best for last. Good. Not really. It's not necessarily the best, it's different. Good, let's go 4. We're gonna pulse it. And 3, that means those thighs have to be active. And 2, right here we pulse at the base, little pulses. Down, down. I'm still lifting my hips. They're still real active here. 5, 4, 3, 2, completely sit back. That should feel really good. Ooh, roll those shoulders back. Even ditch your weights for just a second. Give them a little wiggle. So good. A little bit different. Palm stays in now. We're gonna keep moving with those knees. If you wanna come up standing and just do a little squat with the presentation, that's okay as well. So down and up, elbows tuck, squeeze back, reach. We're going to about a 45 degrees. Yep, those shoulders are on. They're talking. We're strengthening them at any given point. If they're feeling strained in a negative way, meaning pain, ditch the weights. Good, squeeze. Breathe. I would much rather form than pushing through something that's painful. Squeeze. Let's go 3. We pulse one more time. For 2. And 1 right here, last little bit here. Little pulses. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Release those shoulders. Nice work. Good. I'm going to come sideways so that we can all be on the same page. So coming to the center of your mat, facing sideways, whatever side works for you, bring that leg that's closest to the screen out. So we've done these before. We're going to bring the arm, the bent knee, arm down, other arm up. We're going to hinge. So I can show you from this angle. Good, hinge and lift. Good, modifiers. You're welcome to come here. If you like, you can cross your arms. Good, whatever works for you. Breathe, hinge. Really solid. Both arms up. Makes this a whole lot harder, especially with those weights. So giving you those options, be where you're at. Today, I'm gonna go 1 arm down, 1 arm up. Breathe. Nice. Work those obliques. Use your breath. Inhale down, exhale up with the effort. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one, lift it up. You can bring both weights down or have one in that upper hand. I'll keep this one. We're gonna hinge here, so we're still in this position. Arms come to a T, we hinge down so the hand plants right where it lands. We're gonna come up and down. If you would like to move with the weights or with the hand, or maybe the hand just stays to the sky. Another option, right here. You can have no weight here, or just laying all the way down onto your side. So those are options. You guys continue here. Good, up and down. Make sure that the heel, the hip, the shoulder, the head alignment is there. Good. Good, I'm just gonna keep mine up. My shoulders are chatty. Good, down and up, squeeze into the outer glute. The weight is optional, you don't have to hold it. Good, lift and lift. Now when I give all these options, I say them just so we have options, but it does not mean I want you to take the easier route if you can do it. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling strong, if you're feeling capable with any of these movements, I always want you to try. Just try. The harder variations, and if that doesn't work, then dropping down. No shame in that. Let's go for 3, for 2. Another option, you can also take the back of your head too if you wanted. Go right here, point your toes, little circles for me. Circles. Solid through those glutes. Yep, this is a harder option. There shouldn't be a ton of pressure on those wrists. Most of it's into that knee. Good, so into that center body. Good, other direction, hang in there. Breathe, breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, not done. We're gonna tap the toe, reach the arm up overhead and lift. You can have your weight or no weight. Reach, little yoga-esque. Good, and lift and lower. Get that arch. There should be a little bit more relaxation in this one. For 2. Let's hold it down, toe to the floor, arm up over your head. Maybe you could open your chest towards the sky. Beautiful. Sweep it around for a quick child's pose. Bring both knees together. Sigh it out. Release the spine. So good. We're going to just jump right into the other side in a moment. Nice job, everyone. Rolling your spine up. Reset. Good. Right back here. Other leg now. If you have the weights on the other side, I encourage to do the same thing. One arm up, one arm down. Let's hinge. Right at that belly line, that waistline. Really working into the obliques. Keeping your gaze forward. Keeping the neck long. Doing your best. Without weights does make this a little bit easier, but you can still get that benefit. Breathe. Good. Good. Exhale up, inhaling down. You got it. Let's go 5 more. This is 5. And 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Bring it on up.
Stephanie, could you show the modifications for those again?
So coming on down, you're going to either just be right here. Oh, you mean those the kneeling ones?
Well, no, that one, what you're doing right there is great.
This one
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So you'll just
down.
come on down.
Okay.
And just be right here, or come right down to your sides and be right here. So
Okay, great.
those are the same exact movements. We're just working a little bit more into the core. So thank you for asking, no problem. So we're gonna take it out to a T. So back here, if you're joining me with the full variation, we'll come on down. There should be very light pressure on that wrist, down and up. So if you're taking that variation that I showed her, we'll take it down to the floor. And that is, there's no shame in that at all. Good, down and up. If you went with the arm last time, maybe try that. Beautiful. Good, strong through your belly, toes are forward. You can look up towards the sky or down towards the earth. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold it here, point your toes, little circles. So if you're on the floor, you're doing the exact same things with those legs. Nice work. Strong through those glutes. For 4, 3, 2, 1, other direction. Nice effort, nice work. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it. Oh no, we haven't done this one. Bring it down, up and over. So if you're on the floor, you can do the same thing right here. Dropping, reach and lift, reach and lift. Same thing. Good. Let's go. Whoops, what am I doing? For 3, for 2, let's hold it right here. Maybe open your heart if that feels okay. For 3, 2, swing it down. Oh, so good. Nice effort. Child's pose. Relax. Good. We are going to stretch it out now. Excellent work. Nice job, everyone. So this is going to be a longer stretch. Should feel really nice in the body. Walk yourself over to the right and left. If you want to take those knees wide, feel free to do that. Sometimes it feels good to change up that child's pose. Beautiful. Let's revisit where we started in that puppy dog. Reach those arms forward, press the booty back, press the chin or the forehead towards the earth. Let's stretch out underneath those armpits. Nice job. Take a breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on up, back onto your heels. If you need to come to a seat, that's okay. Interlace your hands, pull the shoulders back, look to the sky, keeping the shoulders down, then bring your chin down towards the chest, back up to the sky, keeping those shoulders in their place. Good. Head down, back up, then bring your chin to one, or your cheek to one side and then the other. Nice. And then just kind of roll it out. Beautiful work. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Let's come on forward. We'll bring that left foot forward. Let's pigeon it. If you pigeon doesn't work for you, so you're gonna walk that foot to the other side, bring that shin down, come onto your back, figure 4 stretch. Walk it back, sink into those hips. Lengthen through the spine. Get those hips down. Bringing your forearms down or laying on your belly. You can always put a pillow or block underneath this hip. Breathe, find that nice stretch. Beautiful. Just settle into it. Take a few moments here. It's important that we don't rush some of the stretching so that we can get the full benefit. If we just go from like 10 second to 10 second little stretches, they're great. They're absolutely great for mobility and working through joint movement, but it's not as great for stretching and really taking the time to allow the muscles to let go and release. So let's take our moment here. Let your heart rates come down. Nice effort today, everyone. Good. As I've said before, if things get real challenging, please modify. I make these workouts on the more challenging side because I want to challenge you. I want to push the limits. We don't grow, we don't get stronger if we're not pushing our boundaries, pushing our limits a little bit, working our muscles in a different way. So at any given time, things just don't feel right. If you need to back off, take a break. Anytime we do meet together, please listen to your bodies. I'm here to push you and guide you, but certainly listening into yourself is the most important thing. Let's come on up. We're gonna wrap that leg around. Oops, bringing that heel in, the one that was forward. Good, shake it out, reaching to the ankle. Let's come up and over for a nice little side bend. Good, if you're up here, that's okay. Do your best. If you need to shake it out a little bit more, that's great. Bringing the chest down towards the thighs, stretch it out, get that nice back body stretch. Good, let's take a few more breaths here. Really flex that ankle too. You can play with pointing and flexing, but active through the quad if that's going to get more into that hamstring. Nice work. Roll it on up. If this feels okay, we're going to come onto that left, probably your left hip. Bend the knee. Grab hold of that ankle. You're just going to pull that ankle back and get into this stretch here in the hip flexors. If that feels okay, you can always come onto your forearm too, whatever feels good. If it works, breathe. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Let's take that leg and cross it on over. All of these twisty, turny things. Lengthen the bottom one out if this doesn't work. If this does work, and you can bring your sits bones on the floor, cross it over. You can bring that arm across and grab the hand. Either way, find that rotation. And we'll do all the same on the other side. So take just a moment here. Breathe, sigh it out. Go rotate the other direction real quick. Just twisting through that spine. Nice job. We're going to unwind all of that. Come back to your knees. Let's step your right foot forward. Walk that foot on over to that side. Come onto your back. If that doesn't feel good, figure 4. Walk it back. Oops, knee down first. Walk it back, trying to weasel it in there. Settle those hips down. Lengthen them up. Come onto your forearms or your belly. Pressing those hips down towards the earth. Finding your breath. Settle in. About 5 breaths or so. We'll take about 30 seconds, so maybe a little bit more there. Maybe even rocking it out, finding a little bit of movement in these stretches is fine. Breathing into that hip, really trying to release it. And if you're on your back, really pulling that leg inwards towards the chest and pressing the bent knee outwards will give you that nice outer hip stretch. Good. We'll take a few more moments here. Sigh it out. When you're ready, we'll work our way back to our hands. Lifting, coming onto that side. If you need to wiggle it out or do something to release that hip, that's a-okay. Bringing that heel in, reaching to the leg, up and over, side body stretch. Trying to get as low as you can within reason, still creating that space for that side body, those ribs. And then exhale, fold down towards the thigh. Flexing the foot, getting a nice active quad so we get the hamstring stretch here. Beautiful. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on up. We're going to come onto your forearm or your hand. Either one. Grab a hold of the ankle. Press those hips forward. You're pull the knee backwards and really kind of press the hips forward, getting that nice hip flexor stretch. Good. Take a couple breaths. Really feeling that release. This one feels really good to me. I hope it feels good to you guys too. Take that leg, cross it over, or if that doesn't work, that bottom leg goes nice and long. So either one, hips on the ground, grow tall, crossing the arm or the hand, other arm up and over, look over the shoulder. Get that nice rotation in there. Awesome job. Good. The stretching portion is so important. Get all those muscles stretched out, unwind. Good, and then opposite counter. Taking a breath. Good. And then coming back through center. And wind those legs, or just come to a seat. We'll take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Let it go. And one last time. Hands to our center. Let's take a moment right here. Close your eyes. Thumbs to the sternum. Grow really tall through your spine. Hopefully you feel even taller now towards the end of the class. That's some of that lengthening work. Just take a moment here. Take a nice deep breath. Check in with your body, yourself, your mind. See how you're feeling right now. And thank yourself for showing up and being here, being present today, and doing your best. And thank you guys so much for letting me guide you. I will see you next time.